Hi, it's Keith at Zappify. I'm going to take you through the enterprise solution for virtual business cards today and some of the additional features we've built during 2023. So if I log into the portal, you can see the normal Zappify administration system. If you've already seen the clips about how to use the virtual business cards and how the standard corporate solution work, then I'll just in this clip highlight the differences with the enterprise solution and the additional optional extras that we've built. So the standard solution has just one office address, whereas in the enterprise solution you have the ability to add multiple offices. The example company we've got set up here is Enterprise Limited. It has a location office in Manchester and it has a subsidiary brand, completely different branding called Cove ID. So the way it works when you set up each of the new offices or locations, the corporate data that you put in against those can be completely different. So different logo, this one's the same. It's a sub office, which means it's a location office or a functional office, maybe a sales office, accounts office, etc. So that's associated with the main brand. Whereas this example that we've got here, Cove ID, that is a completely separate branding. So that's not a sub office. So that is a standalone brand. So you can mix and match what you've got set up here. So there's a flexibility each time you add a new office as to what it is in terms of location or in terms of branding. Once you've got offices set up and brands set up, then the employee list looks familiar compared to the standard platform, other than we've got the office associated with each person, and then in this list you can then filter them by office. So again, when you add somebody either through the individual ad or through the bulk upload, you need to select which office they're working for. Other than that, everything looks very similar. Couple of premium features that we have visually that I can display here is if we look at this card that I've got set up, I've got a corporate video there which we can add against each office or brand that then plays a YouTube or Vimeo video link from the icon on the front of the card. And then on the back of the card, I've got a background image which we can upload against each different person, and you can have additional branding, whatever corporate imagery you want to use or personal imagery that makes the card stand out. So that's really powerful addition to the look and feel of the card. A couple of things that we've got that are standard now for everybody is the ability to have a rounded version of the card, which has got rounded corners but has got the headshot in a circle, which may be more appropriate for certain cards. The final thing that we've got that's standard that is across the board now is the QR code. When you share your VBC with somebody, dynamically switches to an offline version if your phone has no internet signal. I'm looking at the desktop version. So however, on the phone, if you're in a room and there's no signal whatsoever, it'll automatically switch, and that means neither you nor the person who's scanning your VBC has signal. It will still work and you'll be able to transfer your contact details to their phone. So that's implemented across the board for everybody now. The final difference, I guess, on the enterprise solution is the ability to add multiple administrators. It may be that you have a couple of backup administrators, or maybe you have one or two administrators in each territory. So you can add them here. They can see everything within the platform, but they can filter down employees by individual office and then obviously just deal the ones they're responsible with. So in summary, the enterprise solution has unlimited offices or brands, unlimited employees, and then unlimited administrators. So it can be used across the globe, which it has been doing. So the Other things I want to show are actually user functions that appear on the actual My Zappify tile on your phone. There is a function to let you share a colleague's virtual business card. So if you're at a business event or in a meeting and one of your colleagues is more relevant to the person you're speaking to, from the My Zappify tile, you can directly share that colleague's virtual card. So you basically search for them by name if you know them. You may not if you're a big organization. You can search for them by job title or office location. Once you've found the right person, you can then share their virtual business card via the QR code. The platform automatically notifies the colleague whose card has been shared, so they're pre-warned that you have shared the card and somebody is likely to get in touch. The other feature that is on the My Zappify tile for the users is the ability to administer contact details from business events or networking events. We call it Networker Pro, where they have given out their virtual card and a number of people have replied. We call that rezapping. So anybody that rezaps, their information can go straight into your contacts. But if you've got the networking module, then you have the ability to tag the person against an event and add some notes and even take a picture of them as an aid memoir if you need be. So we've got a networking event set up here. I only have one person, but if there was a list of people that you'd met, then you could see all the people you met at that event. Against each one, then if you took a picture of them, you can recognize who it was, and then you've got a note down here as to what either the follow-up action was or some notes about what the person either did or the relevant connection with them. If you want to add them to the phone because you start doing business with them and they become a trusted business partner, then you would add them to the phone. You could delete them if it turns out to be somebody you don't need to stay in touch with, or you can just leave them in the My Zappify tile. Either way, you can administer them more effectively with the networking module. So again, very powerful piece of relatively simple but powerful piece of functionality. So please get in touch if you need any further follow-up or want to have a more specific demo that's tailored to your circumstances. My virtual card is there. Please scan that QR code and get in touch if you need to. We'd be delighted to help with any queries thereon. If you are interested in the enterprise solution or the corporate solution, you can sign up for a free trial directly from the website. Just visit our website and onboard yourself there. They'll send you a login and instructions, and it will then look familiar to the screens I've just taken you through. So if you do that and need some help, just get in touch. We'd be delighted to help you. So thank you very much for your time.